Here I am on a bushy road that hasn't been driven in a long time. You can see where at one point the ruts were created from driving. Here we have a soft spot. I'm just looking to see if there's any animal tracks, but I don't see any. You can tell that the leaves have really changed around here. Someone likely ran over this tree on the roadway because it's all bent, curved, managing to grow a different way. Lots of different trails around here. Looks like someone has marked this area with a paper bag, and I'm not quite sure why. Always a little leery of that because you don't know if there was a trap line set in here or not, and if they removed it. There are beautiful, tall poplar trees here. You can see now and then leaves falling down from them. They're very pretty. I'm just going to step off a little bit, look around, and again you can see someone has marked these, following them in on a line, but I'm not sure why, because I don't believe it's a survey line, because this is a crown land. Nice new pine trees have been planted here. I'm just going to go down around this corner, and we're going to see there's an opening here, and I'm just curious at what's here. Lots of anthills. You can see this is kind of water, like a bog. Definitely. This would be a good place for animals like moose. I don't see any tracks, but it's definitely a swamp. And up in there is an old tree. It looks like a poplar tree that's weathered. The woodpeckers would love that. And I can see over there a bird has already flown in. I don't know if I can pick him up. You probably can hear him before you'll see him. Yeah, I just moved into where these older trees are out of sight. Definitely some tall grass here. You could say it's a wet area. There'd be a place here we have to be careful because I know there has been some grizzlies around. Definitely a spot worth checking out during a hunting season. You can see that people have been here over the years hunting moose. Hear that bird? So we're just going to go around and see if we can find some more views of this area. The grass is so long it's catching in my shoes. You can see there's a lot of young poplar in here. And these make very good sticks for chopping up small to make chips for smoking fish and different meats. I know that a lot of people do that. It's definitely reached hunting season. The leaves are coming off. It's wet and damp. This is a reforested area. So you're not going to see a lot of tall trees. nice pine cones up top for reseeding. All kinds of trails here we can see where animals have walked through, but they're not leaving any footprints. Because it's heavily grassed. They're not pawing up. You can see where they've been going. I hear a squirrel and a chickadee. So we're going to just explore some more. Take you around, see what we can see. There are lots of alders here. A lot of people will find them a nuisance around the yard if they haven't all their area filled in. They say that the best way to get them to stop regrowing, besides pulling them out by the roots, is to cut them on the full moon. Here you see the clump, and that's what happens when they're cut off. They multiply out through the root base quite a lot, kind of like a hardwood tree would. Top mushrooms, here's one. But the area is quite gravelly, so it limits how many there are. As you can see by all the gravel here. Lots of red vines. You can see here definitely evidence of where a bear, like Lee the grizzly, has searched for ants under this old pile of brush. And what is really cool, I'm quite sure, is you can see the claw marks where I was pulling on it from underneath to flip it over. It's pretty cool. You can see where it's dug into the bank, and there's the top of the anthill there. And my dog knows that as she checks it out. Pretty cool. And here I have a new type of mushroom that I have not spotted before. And we'll have to identify again. The top is flat. It's quite brown. I'm not sure which type this is. There's a number of them here. Again, here's more evidence of woodpeckers and different animals digging up this stump. I really like the colors and patterns in it. It matches the ground right now. It's very cool looking. I know a woodpecker would love this, but boy, does it ever look like more evidence that the bear has been eating up these stumps, because there would have been termites type ants in here. Amazing how that wood is honeycombed, but it's been all ravished and tore apart. So I think there's been bears in here. We did hear one the other day trying to sneak up, but I couldn't identify it because it didn't come out. You can see the trail where they've been walking. And here we have another tree. It's been ravished. Now this one's been a little bit longer ago in time, especially on this end, because you can see that the bracket fungus is already starting to grow back. Lots of beautiful white berries here. I'm not sure what kind they are, but they're very pretty. Really, really nice. They'd make great for decorations at Christmas time. very beautiful evening. Blues and pinks and purples in the sky. The trees are all turning colors. Cloud patterns are wonderful. Wow,